Okay, so hi, welcome to my channel. This is going to be my first video just because I'm not quite sure what else to do for my first video. Like, I would have done a makeup one. I've tried filming them like 3 times, and every time I've looked back I'm like no, I don't like it. So we're not doing that. Today I will tell you, I'll do a little story time of how when I was younger, it's gonna sound crazy, but I was almost kidnapped. Yeah, I'm serious. I was almost kidnapped. And don't tell me I'm being stupid, because it actually happened, okay? I was young, but I remember it. Like, it's still there. It haunts me in the back of my head. So, let's begin. Grab my cup of tea. Oh my god, why can I never angle it right? I've got this stacked on like 4 books, so this is really hard. Anyway, so I came from an area that it's quite small. Like, everybody knows each other. Like, say if you went to go to the town, like, you'd probably see about like 20 people you know there. Probably everyone you probably see, you probably have spoke to once in your life. Like, it is quite a small area that everyone knew. And I had this massive crush. I'm not going to say his actual name, so let's just make a random one that comes to my mind. Fred. Let's just name him Fred. So I was obsessed with this boy named Fred. And like, he was, in my head, he was gorgeous. He was everything. I don't even know like where he is anymore. I moved countries, so I don't know where he is, what he's like anymore. I don't know. But I had this massive crush on him when I was younger. And I, you know, being there, I was like, I want to send him a love letter. And I was quite confident back then. I was like, I went up to him and I was like, so I think I'm going to send you a letter for Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day today, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to send you a letter. What's your address? Instead of just giving it to him in school like a normal kid, I wanted to go to his house and send him a letter. I don't know why. I just wanted to, okay? So when I asked him if I could send this letter, he then, sorry if I keep on changing my angle. Sorry. But so me being me, awkward, I wanted to go send him this letter. And I thought, okay, so I've asked him, all that jazz. And he, instead of like telling me, he writes me that, like, he draws me a map of where his house is. So I kind of tell him where I live, and then he draws this map. And bear in mind, this is like year 3. Like, we're young, okay? We're like 8 years old. And he tries to draw me a map of where I go from my house to his house. Like, the concept of like where we actually live is probably, it didn't match to it. Like, anyway, I took this map. I was like, okay, I'm going to send you a letter. I don't even remember being this confident, because I am not like that now. So whatever happened to me, wow, look at yourself. You used to be so confident. So I get home that day and I'm like, right, let's do my letter. Wrote this nice little love letter, you know, covered it in body spray, like, you know, some nice girl links. I don't know what I had back then. And then I like covered it in glitter, whatnot. I was just ready to send it. And, you know, I got my coat on, ready to go send this letter, because in my head, this map, this house of his was literally like 2 minutes away from me. That is what was in my head. Like, it was 2 minutes away. So I told my mum, I was like, I'm literally going up the street, because, like, I mean, this street was like where he'd said it was. My house was like here, like, say this is like the flat by here, and then there was like a hill road, and then apparently the street that his house was on was there. So it was literally like a 2-minute walk, like, there. And because obviously everyone was close, it's quite like a town where you could just go out, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't like crime or anything. Like, it was friendly. So I decided to walk up this. I was like, I'm not gonna be long. I'm literally just popping this in. I'm just gonna, if he's not there, I'm just gonna post it. So I went to this house, and there was like these 2 older people. Like, you know, fair enough if you have older parents, but like, because my mum is quite a young mum. She had me when she was 18. So in my head I was like, oh, they look a bit too old to be parents. Obviously, that I know that you're not anymore. Like, you can be whatever age. And like, this guy, I'd known him since like we were in, oh my god, this camera, in like, you know, the juniors. So I kind of had seen like who picked him up and stuff. Like I knew everyone's kind of like parents, and I'd never seen these people before. Like I'd never seen them waiting at the gate or anything. I was like, these don't look like the people, you know, that, or any person that I've seen come to the school to like pick anyone up. And already something in my head was like telling me like this wasn't right. So I just asked. I was like, they asked like, you know, what I was doing, like if I knew anyone. So I said like, oh, is so and so here? Because I'm here to post a letter for him or give him a letter. And they were like, they both looked at each other. Like it was weird. Like, you know, when you feel awkward, you feel like something's not right. And like one was in the window and one was like outside. I think the woman was in the inside in the window, and then the older guy was outside. And they were like, they looked at each other, nodded, and then looked back to me, and they were like, yeah, we know so-and-so. Yeah, come in, like, you can wait for him. And I was like, I just knew this felt off, because I was like, I don't remember seeing these people, like, I don't know these people. And I was like, no, I'm okay, actually. And they're like, no, honestly, come in, like, just come in, it'll be fine, like, you know, he'll be back soon. So I literally, kid you not, threw my letter at them and ran down the street. Like, I may not have been kidnapped, you know, but to me that seemed off. Like, you know, right then, if you think that's off, like, I'm carrying like an earbud. Ignore that. But if you think that's off, like, please comment down below, because I mean, I don't know, maybe in my head like something felt off and maybe it would have been fine. But like at the same time, like, what if I had gone in and I got kidnapped? That's how I see it. Like, I mean, luckily my house was literally like a few minutes away. Like, I don't think these people had done anything wrong at all. But it's that what if. Like, I mean, something could have happened. I don't know. But that's my story anyway. Like, it's just lucky that my house was so close by, and like obviously my mum thought I was going to a friend's that lived like round the corner, so it's my own fault as well. But that's my story. So comment down below any stories that you had of something similar or whatnot. I'd love to hear them. So thank you for listening. Bye.